Well, if it's one thing that I've learned in the whole time that I've been filming, there is a huge difference in between going metal detecting and trying to make a film that is useful to someone. Because I tell you what, there's no faster way to fuck up a hunt than to have somebody come sailing along and just start tearing up your time. I've hunted for probably 30 hours with this chest-mounted Explorer that I have set up this spring, and I've erased so much film. There's some film that I got that was really useful. And another thing to take into consideration, if you're using the GoPro and you're using the quick feature, the one-touch recording, I was getting some film segments that didn't have any audio in them. And apparently this is a result of a glitch in the one-touch recording feature. So if you want to avoid that, it's more of a pain in the butt. You can't just click on, click off, and all that. I'm not sure if it does the same thing, if it's susceptible to the same thing with the voice command, turn off, stop, start recording. But what I'm doing now is I'm just turning the camera on before I even put it on my head, and then hit the record button, and I'll just film, and then see what I've got and try to cut it down later. I got a couple of really good segments with this machine and the 13-inch coil that I had on here. I had to take that off because I got a short in the cord, my Ultimate. So I either have to fix that or get a new coil. I'm not too heartbroken about it. I was really wanting to use this setup for ultra deep coins, but I've got the X8 on it right now, and this setup here, I'm so glad I did this. I don't want to necessarily tell somebody to tear their E-Track or their Explorer apart, but it is so nice wearing it like this. This thing just swings. I gave this to my buddy Wayne, who also has an Explorer too, which is what this is. And Wayne's not the kind of guy who's just go off on a whim and start doing shit and tearing stuff apart without thinking about it or something like that. But he's like, well, geez, that might have to be my next winter project, because this compadre chassis with this coil on it, even with the 13-inch coil on it, the S-rod allows it to just sit in your arm. I don't have a strap or anything. I don't use this. You don't need a strap. It plants it just perfectly right on your arm. It is so nice. It is just unbelievable how nice it is. I can't begin to tell you how nice it is. See if I'm just sweeping along. I've got to be going ridiculously fast to lose that. I don't think that's real deep. It says about 5 on the meter, but I don't know. It is indeed an older wheat, it looks like. Maybe 20-something. Nice. I like that so far. I think a big mistake that some people make, using a machine that they're not familiar with, or if they're just starting out, they'll go to some terrible place that has all kinds of junk and no good targets to speak of, and they get frustrated really easily. I can definitely see why. I've got a good one right here. We'll expand the screen so we can really see it. You see where that cursor is. It's kind of walking up sometimes even above the screen. That 4-block cursor is actually going above the screen a little bit. We're going to minimize again here. I'm going to press the detect button one more time to get to the digital, and then I'm going to expand so we can really see the numbers. Those high 20s is what you want, for sure. You can wait for the parade of cars to go by. I don't think it's astronomically deep, if deep at all. But this one's a little bit hard to tell. I am in manual 20, so it could be, but no, it'll be in the plug now. Well, hell, there you go. 1 Merc. 44, I think. But that was like a really good signal. And that, you know, couldn't have been 4 inches deep. Lots and lots of people have not meshed with these machines, and it's really too bad. I had a little bit of a rough stretch. At first I did really well, and then I had a rough stretch because I was just trying to make everything into a coin. I was thinking everything was a coin. Jesus, is that a coin hit? I just had to trust that if it saw a coin, it would tell me. And all this kind of crap. Those aren't coins. I just had to trust that. The signal has to repeat. It just can't be a one and done. It has to repeat. Like this one. You can see that's another one in the 28 range. I don't think terribly deep. Sounds very good though. Definitely a coin. And I'm always going to dig a range anyway. I don't dig, specific numbers. It's always going to be a range. Here we go. Here's the clad dime. Definitely something else in here. clad dime, and a crown cap. Well, there you go. A beautiful sounding thing. Beautiful sounding thing. It has a little bit of depth to it that could easily be a silver coin. Very easily. Could easily be a really good sounding copper too, but I think this has good chances, but we'll see. That one is just a clad one. Sounding nice though.